Hi everybody and welcome to today's workout. Today your workout is going to be for time. We're giving you a 20-minute time cap, which means if you finish under 20 minutes, that's the goal. If not, you're going to be cut it at 20 minutes. So here are your workout. There are two movements. We're going to be doing single arm dumbbell thrusters and burpees. Your numbers are going to be, you're going to come down ladder. So you're going to start at 21 and you're going to come down by threes. So you're going to do 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, and 3. And you're going to be doing thrusters. You're going to alternate however you want it. So you're going to do 21 thrusters, 21 burpees. Then 18, 18, 15, 15, all the way down to 3. Time cap, 20 minutes. Before we get you started with this workout, we're going to do a warm-up. So your warm-up today, we're going to start with 3 rounds of a hip flow. We're going to go over the movements. And then we're going to do a 6 minutes of a dice game for a stretch. So for the dice game, you can download it a virtual dice on Google and kind of play around with it for 6 minutes. Or you can just set your clock for 6 minutes and then go over all these movements that I'm going to tell you by reps of 10. So the movements for your game is 10 sumo good mornings, 10 shoulder circles, 10 runner stretch, 10 candlestick, 10 pigeon stretch standing, and then 10 halos. So you're going to roll your dice, whatever number it shows, it's going to be a different movement, and then all those movements you're going to perform a rep of 10. Okay? So let's go over your hip flow first. So here, I want you guys to go for a set of 6 reps on each position. First position is going to be your feet is going to be together, your knees together, and then from here, we're going to set our hands right in front of your shoulder this time. And then you're going to drive your head through your both arms, so through your shoulder, and you're going to sit on your heels. Then you're going to come forward. Stretch your lower back, and then back down. And then forward. So we're going to do a set of 6 here, and then we're going to do 6 shoulder under your arm here. So your arm under your shoulder. You're going to lay on the floor with your head, and then you're going to alternate. You're going to go for a set of 6. Then we're going to wide your feet outside of the shoulder, and you're going to wide your knees a little bit as well, just outside of the hips. And then from here, you're going to go again, all the way as far down as you can, and then come back up. All the way down, come back up. We're going for a set of 6. And then from here, you're going to bring your palm towards the ceiling and reach as far as you can. And then back to the middle, then alternate arm, go as far as you can, back to the middle. Then we're going to go for a set of 6. And then our last one, you're going to get to a downward dog position, and we're going to do a shoulder shift. So you're going to go on your heels, going to plant your heels on the floor, and then you're going to go on your toes so your shoulder comes right in front of your finger. And we're going to do this back and forth for 6. So that's your hip flow. You're going to go through all these movements 3 times. After you finish, you're going to set up your clock for 6 minutes, and you're going to do your dice game. So if you roll a 1, so you're going to be performing 10 sumo good mornings. Sumo stance is going to be your feet is going to be outside of your shoulder. You're going to reach your hand overhead, and then from here we're going to go all the way to that good morning position, and then come back up. So that's your sumo good morning. If you roll a 2, you're going to perform 10 shoulder circles. Your feet is going to be right under the hips. Arm is going to be to shoulder height, and then from here you're going to do 10 little circles forward, and then 10 little circles backwards. Okay? For 3, you're going to do a runner stretch. So for this one, you're going to stay in a plank position hands right under the shoulder. And you're gonna bring your foot right next to your hand and press your hip against the floor. And you're gonna go for a set of 10. If you roll a 4, you're gonna do a candlestick. For the candlestick, the goal here is to get in the bottom of your squat. So you're gonna have a narrow stance for this one. So you go down in your squat, you're gonna roll yourself back, you're gonna kick your feet towards the ceiling, and then create a momentum and stand up. So the goal is not to hold with your hands on the floor, but as you saw here, I'm not able to do it, so I use my hand to help me come back up. So I go down the squat, roll on my back, kick my feet towards the ceiling, and stand up. Modification for this one, if you can't do a candlestick, you're gonna do 5 squats, nice and slow. Then you're gonna lay on your back, and you're gonna do 5 leg raises. So that's gonna be the modification for your candlesticks. If you roll 5, you're gonna do 10 standing pigeon stretch. For the standing one, the goal is to bring your heel towards your belly button. So from here, that's 1, that's 2. If this is too challenging for me standing, you're gonna do it on the floor. So for the pigeon stretch on the floor, you're just gonna bring one leg forward, back leg straight, press that hip towards the floor, and then alternate. So that's if you're doing from the floor. And our last one is gonna be halo. So you're gonna do a set of 10. From this one, your dumbbell is gonna be placed right in front of you. Try not to move your body too much. Keep everything nice and sturdy. Then from there, you're gonna bring the dumbbell around your head and then alternate. Back and forth for a set of 10. Okay, so again, roll the dice for 6 minutes. If you don't want to mess with the dice, you can just set your clock for 6 minutes and go over those movements instead of 10. Okay? So for your workout, let's go over the movements for the workout. Single arm thrusters and burpees. For the 21, 18, 15, and so forth thrusters, you're going to alternate arms however you want it. So if you want to start with 11 on one side, and then do 10 in the other side, or if you want to alternate sets of 5, it's up to you. But we do recommend to alternate arms, not do one whole thing with one arm. So for the thrusters, you're gonna set up the dumbbell right on the shoulder. So the dumbbell is gonna be sitting on the shoulder, one side here. Your elbow is gonna be tracking the dumbbell. And then from there, you're gonna get on your squat stance, which is right under the shoulder, your feet under the shoulder, with your toes slightly out. From here, we're gonna get at the bottom of your squat. And then as we stand up, we're gonna press the dumbbell overhead. I want you to use the momentum of standing up, really use that hip explosion to actually help you throw the dumbbell overhead. So as you stand up, bring the dumbbell. So that's your thruster. Again, alternate however you want it. So you perform 21 thrusters. For your burpees, you're gonna do chest to the floor. And then as we stand up, we take the feet off the floor by doing a little hop. So that's the standards for your burpees. If you don't want to do burpees or if you can't do burpees, you're gonna do kickbacks. So you're gonna stay in a half a plank and then come back up. So that's your option. So before you get to the workout, you're gonna do a prep. So you're gonna do 10 reps of thrusters, 10 reps for burpees. So you alternate the thrusters however you want it. Maybe do 5 on each side or however you want to do it. But you're gonna do 10 thrusters and then 10 burpees. Give yourself a minute or so of break and then set your clock for 20 minutes and get after. Get a sweat on. This is gonna be a doozer. You're gonna get sweaty, you're gonna get stronger. And good luck, you guys. I'll see you here tomorrow.